Hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheridan Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. It's been a few days since we've done a video. I'll tell you about that here in a little bit. But today, we're gonna move the cows. I know that was what we done on the last video, but we've been practicing and I think we're getting a little bit better. So hang out with us for a little bit. Let's move the cows. Let's see how this goes. We'll show you the new paddock. We'll show you how we move them. Yeah, we'll see if we can get them to go from point A to point B. So stick around with us for a little bit. All right, so it's time to move, and it's 4 o'clock. And today is the 14th day. Yeah, today's the 14th day that the cows have been here, and they have worked across. That they weren't right in here, but they have worked across just here in front of the house, and then one notch over, and then they were here yesterday. And we had the chickens run across this area right in here, closest to the fence, the white fence here, that looks the most beat up. And really impressed with what they've done on this. And you know, again, we're just learning. So I'm not sure whether this is an appropriate amount of predator pressure or an appropriate amount of pressure or not, but real easy to see the dividing line right there. So it's time to move. Yesterday was the easiest move so far, and you may be wondering, when did they come across the road? Because they were up here, got a few pigs there right now, they were up here on this side of the hill, and then they were over here on this side of the hill, and then we moved them down here. I'm gonna insert a little bit of that footage right now on how we got them down here. It was a good old-fashioned cattle drive, and we moved them without using any diesel fuel, any gasoline. Well, there was a little bit of gasoline in the buggy right there, but yeah, I'll show you how we moved them across the road. You ready? All right, so we're gonna see if we can get these guys here to go down here, go through the gate right there where JW's standing, right there. And then we're gonna go out the road, down past the house, and turn left into the bottom field down there. So, so we can get everybody moving. Come on, boys. Woo cow. Woo cow. Come on, boys. There you go. Yeah. Pretty good. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys, let's go. There you go. That's how you haul cattle without starting the engine. All right, we're down here on the far side of their paddock. They're right there. So we're going to move from here, right here, over to there. Let's see how this goes. We took the spark off. So let's just see how this move works out. Set the camera up here. All right. So we're going from right over here to right over here. I've not called them. All I've done was drive up. So this is the time of day. Oh, somebody's feeling a little frisky. So this is the time of day that we've been moving. So got our little wire over here on a reel. We're just going to take that up, take a few steps back, see what happens. Come on, boys, let's go. Come on. Time to move. Woo cow. Woo cow. Woo cow, let's go. Got their water set up right there. We're just going to leave it where it is and move the fence over here on the other side of the water. We'll tie into this little portable post right here. By the way, I've invoked his name earlier. I'll invoke it again. Greg Judy. O'Brien post, O'Brien step-in post. I've not sharpened them yet, but these things are awesome. They are well worth the money compared to those cheap things that you get at Tractor Supply. So what we'll do is we'll just tie it around this, just make a little loop in this deal here. Enough to hold a little pressure on it. A couple times like so. Then we'll just drape our wire back over. And then our dividing wire will be hot. So that's it. That's a cow move. So these guys have got, I'm not exactly sure how big it is, but one thing that we've kind of learned, we're learning the size of paddock that we need to build, and Jamie has been really instrumental in helping us figure this out. We're learning the size of paddock that we need to build to get what we think is the right amount of disturbance, like what we got over here. And again, we're looking for that 60-20-20. We want 60% of it eaten, 20% of it stomped, and then 20% of it left standing. And let's just walk over here and look at this a little better, get a little better view. Real easy to see here where they're nipping these off. Zoom in a little bit here. Real easy to see here where they're nipping these off. They're getting some of this stemmier stuff too, but they're also working on the blades. And nip that off good. We've got pretty good disturbance. There's a lot of grass that's beat down. There's still some that's standing, which is fine. That's what we're looking for here. And we're getting plenty of this. And this is the gold nugget that we're looking for, is those manures down on the pasture, so we can start getting some fertilizer in there building up some microbes in the soil and really getting this to take off. So this was this is not the smallest paddock that they've been on since we've had them here, but it was a little smaller than the day before. So we'll look at the day before over here. See, this is not quite as beat down as this is. So not sure why. Again, this is a little bigger. Of course, now this was 2 paddocks. There was a dividing line in here. So they were in this for 2 days, then they were right here for a day, and now we're back over here. So again, we're just trying to get this figured out, making sure we're giving them enough but not too much, getting the disturbance that we want, getting them to eat enough. And you know, part of this I think may be on them. They're learning that when they move into that new paddock that they've got to go to work. And as you can see, everybody's head is down right now. Everybody's head's down and they're munching and crunching and going to town. Whoop, got a little spooky there. But they're really going to work. And something else that we're starting to notice. So we can get in here. These cows are starting to fill out a little bit. Look at that one right there, walking away. His butt's starting to wide out, starting to flatten down on the top, getting nice and round. Interestingly enough, you know, we're going to do all grass on them. That's the way we've decided we're going to run this operation. That's what we're going to do. And these cows had had some grain, and when I got them, I sent Greg Judy a message through one of his videos and said, do we need to give them a little bit of grain and wean them off of that since we're going to be going all grass? He said, nope. Straight grass, it'll take them about 30 days for their rumen to get back in shape. They're probably not going to gain. They won't gain. They'll probably lose a little bit. But I tell y'all, I'm a novice, but I don't think anybody's lost. I think we're starting to get a little gain on them. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but anyway, they're eating. I mean, these cows, they go to town. So next day, they'll be going into the corner up here, and then we're going to be working them back down along the side. So, all right, moving the books. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I know this is the first video that we've done in about 2 weeks now, and I sincerely apologize. I had a work thing. I had to be gone from the farm for a number of days. And I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling y'all what's going on. Had to be gone from the farm for a couple days. I've been feeling a little under the weather for the past day or two since coming back from a work thing. So I think it was being in a hotel and not being outside and getting fresh air and sunshine. And we've just been busy. This spring has been, and I know we got a lot going on. New farm, trying to figure out the farm. We've added we've added enterprises. We've got a whole lot more meat chickens. There's about 240 meat chickens out there right now. Another 250 will be here this week. So we're really upping our production on chicken. And it's just been crazy. It's just been, this spring has just been, it's been a butt whooper. And that's all you can say about it. So, but anyway, we got these moved. We're really excited about these cattle. This has been, like I said in a previous video, I always want to get into beef cattle. And when we started farming, and they've just been a real pleasure to work with. It's been a lot of fun to move them, set up the paddocks, just go out and watch them and look at them. They're very soothing. I don't know how else to describe it, but if you've got cattle and you've not had to chase them all over heck and half of Georgia, you know what I'm talking about. It's real soothing to go out and sit and watch them and see what they're doing to the land. We're excited to see what's going to happen in the future. You know, we're moving these things around, trying to get them moved fast. We've got grass that, Joel talks about the nursing home grass and entering into that seed head stage, and that's where we're at with a lot of it, because we didn't get them soon enough, and trying to get them moved fast, it's just, you can't keep up with it. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. We really appreciate y'all watching. Like we always say, please keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.